You'll see why we're flipping this show off in a second. Let's get right into it.
December to Dismember 2006 happened.
So WWE, it wasn't just 2 brands now. They wanted a 3rd brand. They brought back ECW. So this was the first and only, actually, technically it was the 2nd ECW branded pay-per-view. There was a reason they never did an ECW branded pay-per-view ever again. So let's talk about this show.
The show took place in Augusta, Georgia.
They didn't even do it. Actually, maybe it's a good thing they didn't do the show in front of an ECW.
Yeah. All right, let's see here. We started out with the Hardys versus M&M, one night only, as they call it.
Yep.
Even though they would face off again at the Royal Rumble.
Yep.
This is the only good match in the show.
It wasn't even like a really good match. Well, it was, but like it was not even like a 4-star match. It was just
a 3 1/4.
Yep.
And that was the best match on this show.
It was a good tag match, good back and forth.
Some of the highlights of this match include
the Hardys diving onto M&M,
a double whisper in the wind,
the snapshot onto Jeff Hardy,
the Razor's Edge turned into a powerbomb.
Yep. Jeff Hardy missing the swanton. Matt Hardy was like, "What happened?"
Yeah, he was confused.
Them getting the hit on Jeff Molina's screen. That's a highlight.
Yeah,
I forgot.
Apparently, Taz the highlight.
He was just lost in this match, and then
the Hardys win with a swanton.
I also liked the poetry and motion that the M&M did in welcome the Hardys. The Hardys win with the twist of fate to the double swanton bomb onto M&M.
Yep.
And afterwards, the Hardy Boys they probably had to go. They probably went home. They didn't want to stick around after this. But the aftermath though was they would go on. This was not the last time they team up, as we said.
Yep. They would face off at Armageddon a couple weeks later.
Yep.
And they would face off at the Royal Rumble.
And Jeff Hardy too was the IC champ at this time.
Yep. And him and Johnny Nitro obviously feud over this.
Yep.
So the Hardys are back with WWE. Johnny Nitro is in.
Now he's in Impact, I guess. From what you told me, Johnny Impact, and Joey Mercury backstage role.
I think he just recently got released.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. Rob Van Dam comments on the Elimination Chamber, saying he's going to become champion. Yeah. Balls Mahoney versus Matt Striker. This was the first causing the trend of Matt Striker coming out and cutting a promo, saying that you were going to have an extreme enforcement of the rules, which included no pulling of the hair,
no thumbing of the eyes,
no jumping off the top rope, and no foul language.
So
they had Balls Mahoney have a standard wrestling match, which he won with a crushing spinebuster.
No one cared.
This match sucked.
Yep.
This match absolutely sucked.
A star and 3/4.
Star and 3/4. Brian
Matt Striker though that was in Lucha Underground. Unfortunately, Balls Mahoney
has passed away. Yeah. Brian Pillman loose cannon DVD promo.
That's it.
CM Punk warming up in the hallway, which led to finding that Sabu has been injured.
Yep. Sabu was supposed to be in the Extreme Elimination Chamber match, but he ended up getting hurt. More on that later.
Elijah Burke starts with Shirkai versus the FBI.
Wow.
The highlight of this match was Trinity's dress.
Yep.
That sucked.
Oh no, another promo. Elijah Burke
cut a promo, which made no sense.
Yeah. I don't even know what the hell he was talking about.
I don't either.
I don't even remember what he said, actually.
I don't remember either. I thought this match sucked.
Sylvester Turkai and fucking blows. He's pretty much what like any big man is. They try to bring in.
He tried to be Joe.
Yeah.
They try to make him as their own version of Joe, and it didn't work.
Yeah.
He's not as cool as Joe. This match sucked. A massive cock.
Yep.
And Burke and Turkai won.
Yep. I forget how. The Elijah experience.
Yeah, and then he
afterwards Turkai hits the muscle buster onto Nunzio.
Was it Nunzio or was it Mamaluke?
I don't fucking remember.
Yeah,
I don't fucking care.
Okay, Burke is in TNA. Turkai and Tony Mamaluke have been retired, and Nunzio is on the independent scene.
This match gets, I think I said, a star and a quarter.
Star and a quarter. Tommy Dreamer versus Daivari.
This was a fucking pay-per-view match. What the fuck? At least it was the white Daivari.
Daivari came out and cut a promo in Persian?
I think.
I don't know.
Because
Arab.
It was Arab because his brothers speaks the same way. Kali, they stuck the great Kali in ECW because he sucked that bad.
Kali got thrown out. Tommy got the heat. Tommy lost the match by
a
a
roll-up.
And
He lost to fucking Diwali.
And then he got a double jump bomb onto the stage where he got up.
Yep. And apparently Taz commended him on his
star and a quarter.
Yeah. I'm giving this fucking 1 star.
One.
I'm not even giving this a quarter star.
Paul Heyman talks to Hardcore Holly, who's conveniently in his tights at the show, even though he did not compete. He
wasn't scheduled to be in a fucking match.
Yep.
So you can see where this is going.
Mike Knox and Kelly versus Kevin Thorne and Ariel. This is the worst match.
Also, in that Paul Heyman announces that Hardcore Holly is going to take Sabu's place. Yep, fucking Hardcore Holly over Sabu. How did that fucking go, guys?
Not well.
Yep.
He's pissed. He's really pissed. I haven't listened to the show. Mike Knox and Kelly versus Ariel and Kevin Thorne. This is the worst match on the show. The men were in the ring first. They did stuff.
They just did stuff.
And then the women came in, and it was terrible.
Yeah. If those of you that thought Kelly was a bad wrestler in 2011, she's like a 5-star wrestler compared to this.
She really is terrible. Ariel is terrible.
You know what the funny thing is too? Kelly even cut a promo, wishing CM Punk's luck right in front of her boyfriend.
Yeah, who walked out on her.
Yeah,
justifiably so.
What a fucking asshole.
Yep, and then Ariel won with the chokes. What was it? Like a leg sweep choke?
Yes. I don't fucking remember.
And then the Sandman came out, beat the crap out of Kevin Thorne, and this match got a -2 star.
Yeah. -2, 2.5. No, -2.
Yeah.
And then the funny thing is Kelly, everyone wanted Kelly to be in this match, and then
as soon as she came in, and as soon as her first move of offense came in, the crowd was dead.
Yep.
Rebecca interviews Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley's a horrible interview. He's saying he's going to win the ECW title. ECW Elimination Chamber match. Paul Heyman came out for 10 minutes to kill time. The fans were saying that Paul sold out. Big Show's going to retire next year. We want our refunds.
Yeah,
I would say so too. I would have watched that on the show at this point. Big Show, Ronald Ben Donald, CM Punk, Test, Hardcore Holly, and Bobby Lashley. By the way, Mike Knox I think he's retired. Kelly is retired. Kevin Thorne is in the indie scene, and Ariel was a part of LAX.
We don't know what the fuck she is now, though.
I didn't bother looking it up. It's not worth my time.
Yeah.
So Big Show, RVD, CM Punk, Test, Hardcore Holly, and Bobby Lashley for the ECW title.
So this was an Extreme Elimination Chamber match. Instead of it was like an Elimination Chamber, except whoever was locked in the pubs could have weapons. So Big Show had a barbed wire bat,
which was never used.
Yep. Test had a crowbar,
which was used.
Punk had a shell,
which was somewhat used.
And Lashley had a table, which
was broken.
Yeah. And it wasn't really used.
No.
Which is what everyone wanted.
So RVD and CM Punk were the first two out. At that point, fans did not care. Highlights of this match include the elbow from Test on the top of the pod.
Yeah.
Big Show going through the pods.
RVD hitting the 5-star frog splash on Punk.
Yep. And the referee getting the count 3 on Hardcore Holly.
What the fuck?
All right. Bobby won. No one liked it.
Yep.
And this show sucked a massive cock.
So, I will say, though, that this match would have been bad. The only pause I actually got into this match was when Hardcore Holly, CM Punk, and RVD were going at it. That was good stuff, actually. I'll admit that.
Yeah, but
then once Test comes into the match, that's when it fucking. Once Test comes into the match, and once RVD and Punk get out, and no one really booed when Punk got out. I think because RVD was the one that eliminated him.
Yep.
If anybody else eliminated Punk, they would have gotten booed.
All right. So
this match gets.
I'll give it a dud.
Yeah.
And that's just me being honest. Big Show is still with the company.
He retired and then came back. Some reason we don't even know why.
RVD is indie scene. CM Punk is retired.
Yep.
Test is dead. Hardcore Holly's retired, and Bobby Lashley is in TNA.
And
okay, so overall thoughts on the show.
Fucking sucked.
It sucked.
It's awful. However, though, we did say that this show is so bad it has to be seen.
This is the show that has to be seen. This is a historical show. It set the lowest buy rate in WWE history, not network, a network show. As a network, then the buy rates don't really matter. But I'm saying when the buy rates matter, this is the lowest bought show in history, drawing in only 55,000 buys domestically.
Yeah.
which is horrible.
Oh, that was awful.
Okay, let me point that. It's horrible.
Yeah. And then it's so bad.
He got Paul Heyman fired.
Yep.
This is what got Paul Heyman fired.
And he didn't come back for he
didn't come back until he was a Punk. So that was
no, he went until Brock came back. So
so that was 2012.
So that was
That's a good 6 years. He was
Yeah.
gone for 6 years, and that was the last time Paul Heyman booked.
I think Paul Heyman even said he wanted out of ECW. He wanted to go back to writing SmackDown.
Yeah, because Vince handcuffed him.
Mhm.
He didn't have much of a roster. So overall, the show is a thumbs down. That's an easy one.
And this is so bad. No, I do want to say the original plan for this match was CM Punk was supposed to go over.
Yep.
He was supposed to eliminate Big Show, I think, like really quickly, and then and the one thing you pointed out on the show, not one ECW original except for Balls Mahoney goes over on the show.
Exactly. RVD loses. Tommy loses.
Sandman doesn't have a match.
Sandman doesn't have a match. Sabu gets knocked out of the chamber match. FBI loses as well. So yeah, all the ECW originals lost.
Yeah.
Except for Balls Mahoney, who beat my striker.
Surprised like that.
who Joey Styles and Taz could not contain themselves when they're talking about the fact that that Matt Striker's tights had his face on it. Matt Striker's face on his ass.
And there was a funny joke where
he sits on his own face.
Yep.
Joey's like, I'm gonna be.
I think Vince loved that. So the ECW, if it was now, this ECW never recovered from this, and to make it worse, it wasn't even the worst thing that probably happened for ECW because
later on in the year,
next year,
Vince McMahon becomes ECW champion,
and then that's when ECW
officially got killed.
Yeah,
the day that ECW died.
The one thing that's bad about Heyman's promo, as he said, is ECW
will live on
past me. Ooh.
Yeah.
And another thing that Joey Styles says right when the show starts, what does he say? He says something like,
he said, "This is definitely be a show to be remembered."
And it's not and it is remembered, but not for the right reasons.
This is going to be a disaster.
I think you can tell Taz and Joey Styles, they knew this was going to suck. You can tell by their commentary skills up until the main event and the opening match. Everything in between, they're just like phoning it in.
It sucked. Yep. Okay, bottom line is it sucked.
Yeah. Well, I just figured because we talk about how much it sucked, and because this is like the one people probably wanted us to do. So
yeah, like what else can we say? But it's terrible.
Yeah, but it has to be seen.
But you have to see it.
Yeah,
that way you can say that you've seen the worst pay-per-view of all time. Now we may shit on shows like Battleground or Battleground.
Maybe like Extreme Wars, Backlash.
Yeah, we may crap about those kind of shows, but at least they're not this. In fact, Battleground's a lot like this show. If I'm not be honest.
I don't know. You know what we should do one day? We should compare both shows and say which one's worse, this or Battleground.
Battleground 2017.
Huh?
Which one's worse? It's probably gonna be this one.
Yeah.
So this one's easy.
Because Battleground's just boring. This is at least like.
At least they had build up. Like you actually had build up. Like half these matches had no build up.
Yeah.
At all.
We could you like normally we try to give like storyline reasons about why they hit. None of these matches have storyline reasons except the Hardy Boys versus Eminem and
the Extreme Elimination.
Everything else is like thrown together last minute.
Yeah, because they really had nothing else. There was only 2 matches advertised for the match, and it sucked. It sucked. That's like the bottom line here.
So we had planned for this to be the last video, but we got one more we're gonna do. So let's do it.